Hi, thanks for joining me. This is a 10-minute slow, stretchy class just meant to really stretch out your legs and your pelvic region, in a way also to release in your low back, but really just a grounding, stretchy practice for the feet, for the legs, and the hips. I recommend you have a belt or a strap. I'm just going to show what it's like to use a belt today. Longer, if you're more a tight-bodied person, a longer strap or belt will work better. And again, you can use a scarf. I mean, you don't have to use a strap, a belt. We're going to begin this morning on all fours. Go ahead and curl your toes under and then sit back on your feet. You're like, oh, you did this one in our other class. Stretching out the feet. Sometimes it means you're going to stay forward, maybe even towards like a child's pose position. Some of us might sit all the way up, maybe even reach our arms up, interlacing the fingers and pulling the palms apart. Stay soft in and around your heart. Breathe. 3. Feel the inner ankles, the inner thighs squeezing in. The butt softening into the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the arms, untucking the toes. Now come into your child's pose. Open your knees slightly wider than you normally do, and then thread your right arm under your left arm. Right shoulder, right side of your face to your left. Soften across your chest. Let the right shoulder and the right side of your face be heavy into gravity. Breathe some life into the shape. About 5 more breaths. Go ahead and slide your right arm out. Right arm stretches forward, and now the left arm comes under. Left side of the face, left shoulder heavy. Breathing some life into the shape. Nice, full, slow, deep breaths in and out. Sliding the left arm out, reaching both arms forward again. Take 3 breaths. Inhale as you float up. Rolling over your feet, coming to seated. Bring your feet the width of your mat. And then let your knees drop over to the right. As your knees drop to the right, sit up so your left butt cheek comes off the mat, and then drop the left butt cheek, and then lift it. And then drop the outer left hip, and then lift it. And be mindful of the knees if you need to. You can always scoot this knee back a little bit, left knee back. Pausing somewhere in the middle. Find some lightness and brightness in your chest. Start to turn to face towards your right knee, and then bow over your right knee. Inhale to slowly rise. Coming back through the center again. Feet are the width of the mat. And then drop your knees to the left. And I'm just turning so that you can see me, but stay there. Then legs as they are. And just like we did on the other side, you're dropping the outer right hip down. And then you're letting it lift, You're dropping it, pelvis level, and then the right hip lifts, and just doing that a couple more times, massaging internally in that joint. And then coming back through somewhat neutral, so finding left to right somewhat equal. Start to turn light and bright in the chest to face your left knee. Again, you can adjust where your right knee falls so that it's comfortable. Bow over your left leg. Hips staying somewhat level, chest staying light and bright. Slowly coming upright again. Turning to face the front of your mat again with your legs straight out in front of you. Have your strap close by, and we'll just slowly lower back onto our backs. Now be aware, like if there's stuff to the side of you, adjust somewhere where you have the space to the sides. So I might have to adjust a little bit in my small space. Knees come into your chest. Bring your right foot into your strap or your belt. Ball of the foot into the belt. Extend the leg up. Hold the strap with straight arms. And then let the arms fall down into the shoulder sockets. Left knee can stay bent, or left leg can extend forward. Imagine your inner right thigh rotating towards the front of your mat and your inner left thigh rotating down. And then relax your lower back and the back of your rib cage. Relax your chest and your upper back. Breathe into this stretch to intensify. You can tuck your chin and bring your nose and your knee towards each other. Elbows will bend a little in that case. You can always keep the head down. Take 3 more breaths here into your right leg. Handing your strap into your right hand, turning your right toes out to the right, and then lowering your right leg out into your right. As the leg goes to the right, look to the left and get heavier through your left shoulder and your left hip. It's like you're turning your right big toe down towards the floor as it opens out to the side. You can always prop it up with something outside of your right hip if you need to. Place a prop outside of your right hip. 3 to 5 more breaths here. Feeling that stretch, that lengthening from your inner right thigh to your inner right knee to your inner right ankle. Slowly guide your right leg back up towards the sky. Hand the strap into your left hand. Open your right arm just a little lower than your right shoulder. And then cross your right leg across the midline over to the left. Ooh, breathe. You can experiment with either A, isometrically pressing the leg away from you and see how that affects the stretch, or isometrically pulling the leg towards you. So it doesn't really move when you're doing it isometrically, but it does change which muscles that you're stretching here. About 3 more breaths. You can look right as the leg crosses over to the left. Slowly bring in the right leg up. Switch which foot is in your strap. And then the right leg will extend forward and the left leg will extend up. Straight arms holding strap or belt, and then allowing the weight of the upper arms to drop down into your shoulder sockets. Inner left thigh rotates forward, inner right thigh rotates down. Relax your low back, your back ribs. And to intensify, you'll tuck your chin and bring your forehead towards your knee. Elbows will bend a little if you're going here, but keep your shoulders and your chest soft. Relax your neck as much as you can here. Breathe. Handing strap over into your left hand now. Right arm can relax out to side. Turn the left toes to the left and then start to open your left leg out into your left. Again, look to the right as the knee opens to the left, and then get heavier through your right shoulder and through your right hip. You're breathing into your inner left thigh all the way down to your inner left ankle. Heavy through the right shoulder, the right hip. Looking to the right as you press the left leg out to the left. Remember, you can prop yourself up, maybe put something outside of your left hip if you need to. Slowly guide the leg up again. Handing the strap over into your right hand. And then letting the leg cross across to the right as you open your left arm just a little lower than the shoulder. Again, play with those isometric movements, almost like you're pressing the leg away from you. Test that one out. Isometrically pulling the leg towards you. Test that one out. Soften your shoulders and your upper back. Soften your neck. Breathe some life into this shape. Slowly guide your left leg back up towards the ceiling. Releasing the foot out of your strap, bending both knees. Arms relax down along your sides. See if you can tickle the back of your ankles with your hands. And then press down through your arms and legs. Raise the pelvis. Bridge pose. You can interlace your fingers under your bum. You can keep the arms flat. Center over your feet. Back to front, side to side, and use the power of your legs to help lift the pelvis, yes, but also to lift through the back of the heart. Head and neck are neutral and soft. So you're not pressing with your head, you're pressing with your shoulders and your arms. You're letting your head, your throat, your neck be relaxed. Moving the arms out of the way, slowly rolling upper back, mid back, low back, and then tailbone to your mat. Extend your legs down, relax your arms down along your sides, and close your eyes. As you scan through your body, relax as much as you can physically, every muscle, any tension that is not necessary. Can you release it physically out of your body? Observe that connection from outer to inner as you inhale and the breath expands internally. Observe the connection from inner to outer as you exhale and the breath flows back out. Let each breath bring you even closer to this sense of complete surrender into the earth, but an equal sense that you're drawing energy up from the earth into your body just as much as you lean into the earth. as you're ready, begin to softly run your fingertips up against your thumbs and wiggle your toes. Adding small movements, just extending the awareness back out to the periphery and the space around you. Now bend your knees. Using your right arm like a pillow, you can roll over onto your right side. And then slowly press yourself upright. Coming through seated, hands come together in front of your heart. Thanks for this brief little practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Namaste.